out and be like, I would have really did. I
Bring
would
the
have brought the
flowers.
flowers. Okay.
Are we live? Hey,
Hey,
I think we are.
Hey, family. Hey, how's it going? Good to see y'all. It really is.
Oh, we was just yakking.
Yeah,
it
we
up.
were just talking. Just talking, y'all. Just talking. Wow. Listen, don't worry about it. Listen, welcome everybody to Story Time. Okay, welcome to
Story time. Story time. Story time.
I'm Bonnie G in a place to be.
Hey.
And like I always say, wherever the ruach is, I just want to be present. Okay, present. And if you don't know, this is none other than Auntie Shelly on the beat. Come on, y'all. That's right. Y'all already know we do it for our community, no longer for ourselves. We're community minded. Okay. Good to see everybody.
Yes.
Oh wow, we're getting closer to the Shabbat, so it's even more exciting as we're getting closer to the Shabbat. Please remember there is no story time tomorrow, as we will be observing the Day of Atonement. Yes. So you guys, as we always do, you already know we're gonna hit you with the 10 Commandments because you gotta remember what to guard. Otherwise, somebody gonna snatch them from you. Okay. All right. So you can find it in Exodus 20, verse 1 all the way to the 17th verse. And I can hear my dad talking about your lips kind of greasy. So I'm like taking some of that off. You know what I'm saying? All right. And Elohim spoke all these words, saying, I am Yahuwah Eloheka, which have brought you out of the land of Mizraim, out of the house of bondage. You shall have no other Elohim before me, little e. You shall not make unto you any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water underneath the earth. You shall not bow down yourself to them, nor serve them. For I, Yahuwah Eloheka, am a jealous all, visiting the iniquities of the father upon the children unto the third and fourth generation that hate me, and showing mercy to thousands of them that love me and guard my commandments. Okay? Listen, you shall not take the name Yahuwah Eloheka in vain, for Yahuwah will not hold you guiltless that takes his name in vain. Remember the day of the Sabbath to keep it holy. 6 days shall you labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of Yahuwah Eloheka. In it you shall not do any work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, your manservant, your maidservant, nor the cattle, nor your stranger that is within your gates. And let me tell you why. For in 6 days Yahuwah made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that's in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore Yahuwah blessed the day of the Sabbath, and he hallowed it. Honor your father and your mother, that the days may be long upon the land which Yahuwah Eloheka gives to you. You shall not kill. You shall not break wedlock. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not lust after your neighbor's house. You shall not lust after your neighbor's woman, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is of your neighbors. May Yah add a blessing to the hearers and reader of this word. Hallelujah. Yes. Thank you for the commandments. Absolutely. And guard that Sabbath. Mm-hmm. Shalom, family. Shalom. Good to see you, Auntie Deborah Clay. Good to see you, Mom and Dad. Good to see y'all that's not in the chat. Shalom to you all, family. Listen, we are in the book of Jubilee. Now, if you're looking at your regular Bible, you ain't going to find it there. I promise you. Okay, and that one I can keep. All right, you ain't going to find that one, but you can find the book of Jubilees on Sefer.net. Okay, get you one. Get you one. Okay, it won't be for free, but it'll be at a discounted price. Be sure to use story time, and remember the O in the word story is actually a 0, and the E in the word time is actually a 3. As a reminder to going back to the covenant, because you now understand the what? the assignment. Okay, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. All right. So what we have, I mean, last night, Rebecca was doing some talking.
Yeah, she was blessing Jacob. But first, we had the incident with the pottage, the birthright.
Yes, that's
Yes.
true. Yep, rewind it back.
Because Esau just thought he was going to die if he didn't eat right then or you wasn't going to die.
Yeah, but you got to tell him why.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because he killed Nimrod.
He was running for his life.
But you at your daddy house now, he going to fight for you. He's like, what good is that to me? Well, what good is the pottage to you if you finna die?
Well, at least he didn't want to die on an empty stomach.
Oh, yeah, that's that last meal.
Last meal. That's where we got it from. See, you owe us more money.
Yeah. So he sold Jacob his birthright. So the birthright just means you get a larger portion when your parents leave, or when your father actually, you get a double portion, and then your brother gets the rest. So it doesn't go 50-50. So Esau would have gotten like 75%, and Jacob would have got like 25%. But now it's split because Esau was the firstborn. So that's what the birthright is. It has nothing to do with spiritual. It's just the birthright. So he gave that up.
I'm glad that you told me, because I was going spiritual. Okay, spiritual.
Yeah. Spiritual was that blessing that Abraham gave him, and that Rebecca gave him. That's the spiritual. That's the line to the Messiah. Because you don't have to be the oldest.
Oh, well,
he rarely picked the oldest to be the line to the Messiah.
Well, that would make sense that it wasn't spiritual, because it wouldn't necessarily need Isaac to bless him. Remember, so he needed that to make that spiritual transference. I like it, and I'm gonna stick with it. Yeah. He needed that.
Yes, that's what Isaac was about to give Esau. That spiritual one.
Got you. Is there any more as a recap, or we gonna go into
you on Rebecca?
Oh, right? Yeah, well, Rebecca, why she came to him. So Rebecca came to beg, well, not beg, but really like get her son's attention about, please don't bring no Canaanite women in here.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that part.
Yeah, don't bring no Canaanite women in here.
Like your brother did.
Yeah,
don't vex my soul.
Yes, and we found out that he was 22. Young man, okay, young man.
Still a virgin. He was like, "Nah, moms, I'm not even tripping."
Yep, he kept his legs closed.
I remember when my father Abraham said, "He's like, just like
there's no way you can fix that."
Yeah, so just take the visual away.
Yeah. Anywho, he didn't do no naughty things, okay?
He said, "I'm not even thinking about it."
Exactly.
He said, "My brother tried to get me to do it." And
Absolutely.
I said, "No." I remember my father Abraham told me
was
not
no do so in his spirit. He said no.
Right.
Was no do so. So this is her prayer because of his response, for him saying, my brother tried, but I ain't about to mess with them Canaanite women.
Yeah.
I ain't like, nah, mom, you ain't got to worry about me. So we're going to start on the 25th chapter of the book of Jubilees, and we're going to start on the 12th. So I'm going to give you guys exactly what she's saying. So we're not going to give you the middle conversation. We're just going to give it to you straight. Okay? All right. And she said, Rebecca, blessed be Yahuwah Elohim, and may his holy name be blessed forever and ever, who has given me Jacob as a pure son and a holy seed, for he is yours, and yours shall his seed be continually, and throughout all the generations forevermore. Bless him, O Yahuwah, and place in my mouth the blessings of righteousness, that I may bless him. And at that hour, when the ruach of truth descended into her mouth, you like that, girl? I remember last night. When the ruach of truth descended into her mouth, she placed both hands on the head of Jacob and said, blessed are you, Yahuwah of righteousness, and Elohim of the ages, and may he bless you beyond all the generations of men. May he give you, my son, the path of righteousness, and reveal righteousness to your seed. And may he make your sons many during your life, and may they arise according to the numbers of the months of the year. And may their sons become many and great beyond the stars of heaven, and their numbers be more than the sand of the sea. And may he give them this goodly land, as he said he would give it to Abraham, and to his seed after him always. and may they hold it as a possession forever. And may I see born unto you, my son, blessed children during my life, and a blessed and holy seed may all your seed be. And as you have refreshed your mother's ruach during her life, the womb of her that bore you blesses you thus. My affection and my breast bless you, and my mouth and my tongue praise you greatly. Increase and spread over the earth. And may your seed be perfect in the joy of heaven and the earth forever. And may your seed rejoice, and on the great day of peace, may it have peace. And may your name and your seed endure to all the ages. And may El Elyon be their Elohim, and may the Elohim of righteousness tabernacle with them. And by them may his sanctuary be built unto all the ages. Blessed be that blesses you, and all flesh that curses you falsely, may it be cursed. And she kissed him and said to him, may Yahuwah of the world love you as the heart of your mother, and her affection rejoice in you and bless you. And she ceased from blessings.
Mm-hmm. And notice she said, blessed be he that blesses you, and all flesh that curses you falsely. If they cursing you because you did something, sorry, you don't get a pass just because you Jacob's child.
Yeah.
Just no pass is given out. If they're going to say something about you or do something, make sure they're doing it false, like they're doing to us today. They're treating us so false. They're accusing us. Well, I mean, there's so many of us. I say, I might say this for, I think 90% of us that are in jail are innocent.
Oh, that's a large
I'm
percentage.
going with 90. Because it makes you a slave again. You do know as soon as you go to jail, you're a slave again.
You get paid.
Yeah.
Coins.
Yeah, that's in your constitution. Look it up.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Well, listen, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a high percentage.
Yeah. And that's actually the spirit of righteousness. That's why she kept saying righteousness.
And you know,
said ruach,
yeah. Oh, it was the spirit of righteousness, not the spirit of truth. Oh, okay.
Emith is truth. I think that's the one that's true.
Yeah, and this is sedekwa.
Yeah.
So spirit of righteousness. My bad. And when the spirit of righteousness descended into her mouth,
because I said she kept talking about sin, righteousness. Yeah,
that makes sense. And another thing that came and says, and may your sons, and may he and the path of righteousness, you must give you, my son, the path of righteousness and reveal righteousness. So at some point you see the darkness that the seed, his seed, was going to be under, because she says, and may he reveal. So that means there was some dark things that we didn't know. Righteousness unto your seed. Yeah. And now, as you guys know, that a lot of us are coming and responding to that, uncovering. Yes. Like what is being revealed to us. It's being revealed to us. And that was a prayer that our grandma prayed. Grandma, right? Grandma Rebecca? Auntie Bibi. She prayed for us. Grandma. She would definitely be Rebecca. Auntie Bibi. Yeah. Grandma like Bibi. Grandma Bibi. Go Grandma It's two B's in Rebecca. It could be. No, it's Grandma Bibi house. I must be sleepy or something. Wow. I said it's two B's in Rebecca. It is. Is it R-E-B-B? Is it? Is it? No, it's R-E-B-E-C-C-A. Oh, listen. Hey, I was right with you. Listen, I have to eat before sundown, so listen. The itis is trying to catch your sister, okay? Can't even think. My bad, y'all. Hey, but listen, too. Grandma Cece, okay? There's two C's in Rebecca. BB sounded good. Yeah, I like the BB too. Big mama, whatever. But the thing is, I want y'all to understand is the blessing is still on us today. Yes. Because we are responding to what's being revealed. Okay? Yes. In righteousness too. Yes. All right, chapter 26. Y'all play too much, but by y'all, I do mean me. All right, chapter 26. And in the 7th year of this week, Isaac called Esau, his elder son, and said unto him, I am old, my son, and behold, my eyes are dim in seeing. So he's going blind. And I know not the day of my death. And now take your hunting weapons and quiver and your bow, and go out to the field and hunt and catch me venison. Okay, dear, my son, and make me savory meat, such as my soul loves, and bring it to me. That don't cry,
I cry.
don't cry, not yet. Hold on to that tear. We're gonna need it for dramatics. Okay. And make me savory meat, such as my soul loves, and bring it to me, that I may eat, and that my soul may bless you before I die. But Rebekah, our grandma, heard Isaac speaking to Esau, and Esau went forth early to the field to hunt and catch and bring home to his father. And Rebekah called Jacob her son and said unto him, Behold, I heard Isaac your father speaking unto Esau your brother, saying, Hunt for me and make me savory meat, and bring it to me, that I may eat and bless you before Yahuwah before I die. And now, my son, obey my voice in that which I command you. Go to your flock and fetch me 2 good kids of goats. I thought she fed him
Venison? Everything was trickery.
I thought she at least had something.
She knew how to make it taste like venison. You know how we make stuff taste like something else.
Wow. This whole time. Okay, 2 kids of the goats, and I will make them savory meat for your father, such as he loves, and you shall bring it to your father, that he may eat and bless you before Yahuwah, before he dies, and that you may be blessed. And Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, Mother, I shall not withhold anything which my father would eat, and which would please him. Only I fear, my mother, that he will recognize my voice and wish to touch me. And you know that I am smooth, and Esau, my brother, is hairy, and I shall appear before his eyes as an evildoer, and shall do a deed which he had not commanded me, and he will be wroth with me, and I shall bring upon myself a curse, not a blessing. Mm-hmm. And Rebekah, his mother, said unto him, Upon me be your curse, my son, only obey my voice. And Jacob obeyed the voice of Rebekah his mother, and went and fetched 2 good and fat kids of the goats, and brought them to his mother, and his mother made them savory meat, such as he loved. Wow. But you can see some hesitation, but it was hesitation for the wrong reasons. So
yes.
He was hesitant that he was going to get caught.
Yeah.
That's different.
Caught.
Now,
I would do this, but I'm going to get caught.
It wasn't like, oh, I don't think we should do that. Mm-hmm. Like, we can't do that, Mom. That ain't right, because I'm living. You just prayed the blessing of righteousness on me yesterday.
Yeah. Yes. And then my grandpa, Abraham already blessed me, so let Dad do what he wants.
Yeah. Like, did we forget about that? The ruach of righteousness was in your mouth not too long ago. Who's speaking now?
Yeah. Yeah.
And do you think that Rebekah knew that Esau handed over his birthright? And maybe felt like, well, listen,
she might have.
Might as well throw this in a bag too, rack this up too.
I don't know.
It was. Mm-hmm. Linda goes on. Oh, Aaron, he says, "Don't cry, Shelly. You thinking about that lamb? I'm going to get it."
No, I'm not.
And then Linda goes on to say, good. Okay, throw that T in there. Yes, Linda, Auntie Linda, Grandma BB or CC, love it both. Me too. Listen, everybody had a grandma, somebody with a BB, something. All right, listen, where we at?
11.
Verse 11, okay, and I'm going to try to keep focus. And Rebekah took the goodly raiment of Esau, her elder son, who was with her in the house, and she clothed Jacob, her younger son, with them. And she put the skins of the kids upon his hands and on the exposed part of his neck. Sorry, I can feel the smell. Don't worry. How you feel a smell, I don't know, but I can just picture that. That's just gross. And she gave the meat and the bread which she had prepared into the hand of her son Jacob. And Jacob went into his father and said, I am your son. I have done according as you bade me. Arise and sit and eat of that which I have caught, Father, that your soul may bless me. And Isaac said to his son, how have you found so quickly, my son? And Jacob said, because Yahuwah, oh, you didn't threw him in here.
See?
Because Yahuwah Eloheka caused me to find.
Lying.
The lie get bigger and bigger. And I said unto him, come near that I may feel you, my son, if you are my son Esau or not. And Jacob went near to Isaac, his father, and he felt him and said, the voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. And he discerned him not, because it was dispensation from heaven to remove his powers of perception of Isaac discerned not. For wait, what did I just read?
So basically, Yahuwah sees them stepping in, so he got to make sure it.
He made it sure that he couldn't tell that it was Jacob.
Right. He made sure that he couldn't tell it, because he don't need Jacob to be cursed. He don't need Isaac to be cursing Jacob. Ain't no telling how that would have came out.
Right.
So he said, Yahuwah had to step in, and I need to fix this situation. Even though he lied on me.
Right.
Put my name all up in it.
Listen, I was nowhere in that. Don't put
Jacob
me in
threw Yahuwah's name. He said, what's that you saying? What, you trying to put me in it? Let me fix this.
The father said, I wasn't even there. Okay, I was
Dude,
there.
I didn't tell you
to do that. Don't put that on me. Put some truth on me. Don't put that on me. All right, so I'll go back. The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau, and he discerned him not, because it was a dispensation from heaven to remove his power of perception, and Isaac discerned not. Oh, because it removed his power, like also his
ability like to that see. Voice. No, like that voice, but he knew that was Jacob's voice. And so they had to, Yahuwah had to fix it some kind of way where he's thinking, okay, maybe I'm tripping, because you do feel like Esau. So he went with the feel rather than what he heard, even though they didn't match.
Oh, that's a message. How many of y'all went with the feel and not with the voice? Oh, I'm about to get in trouble. Okay, listen, because that would have been Day of Atonement, Levon, Day of Atonement.
See, you tripping. You're 18.
Thank you. And he said, are you my son Esau?
See, keep asking.
And he said, I am your son. And he said, bring near to me that I may eat of that which you have caught, my son, that my soul may bless you. And he brought near to him, and he did eat. And he brought him wine, and he drank. And Isaac his father said unto him, come near and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him. And he smelled the smell of his raiment. And he blessed him and said, behold, the smell of my son is as the smell of a full field, which Yahuwah has blessed. And may Yahuwah give you of the dew of heaven, and of the dew of the earth, and plenty of grain and oil. Let the nations serve you, and peoples bow down to you. Be prevalent over your brethren, and let your mother's son bow down to you. And may all the blessing wherewith Yahuwah has blessed me and blessed Abraham, my father, be imparted to you and to your seed forever. Cursed be he that curse you, and blessed be he that blesses you.
That's that spiritual line. Wow. It's going to bring in the Messiah. Going to bring in the Holy Seed and Messiah.
Wow.
So that's on you. And see how he kept testing it.
Like, yeah, like, are you my son? You. Yeah, let me smell you.
Like something still ain't right here.
See, that's because he went with the feel and not with what he heard.
Not what he heard. He also went with that goat. It wasn't even real venison.
Nah.
Everything in the room is phony.
It's all phony. It's a whole plot twist. Okay?
Yeah.
Verse 25. And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of the blessing, his son Jacob. And Jacob had gone forth from Isaac, his father. He hid himself, and Esau, his brother, came in from his hunting.
Close call.
Ooh, that brother said, and it's crazy because his dad said, "How do you find that goat so fast?"
Yeah.
Said the Most High
No,
provided.
Venison. Remember, he went hunting for
Yeah.
venison.
How'd you find it so fast?
Yeah.
Okay. And he also made savory meat and brought it to his father. Oh no, Daddy full.
Yeah, Daddy done ate.
Daddy didn't ate. He didn't wipe his mouth and everything. And said unto his father, "Let my father arise and eat of my venison, that your soul may bless me." And Isaac his father said unto him, Who are you? And he said unto him, I am your firstborn, your son Esau. I have done as you have commanded me. And Isaac was very greatly astonished and said, Who is he who has hunted and caught and brought it to me? And I have eaten of all before you came, and have blessed him, and he shall be blessed, and all his seed forever. Oh man. Got to be more careful.
More careful.
Wow. This brother's been out there hunting for like 18 hours, okay?
And then had to come back and
cook it.
Yeah, because remember, this ain't no grocery store. You got to kill it. You got to skin it. You got to do all that. Bleed it out. Because they have certain ways they have to kill the animal. They have to slit its throat clean so it bleeds out. And then once it's dead, then they got to skin it and all that. They have to do all that.
Man, you have to season that thing because he said savory.
And then it took a while to cook.
Oh man, can you imagine the excitement when you got done and said, "Ooh, Daddy gonna enjoy this"?
Because I put my foot in this.
I wiggled a couple toes in it. Okay, this is good. All to hear is who are you? I didn't already ate and gave the blessing. Listen, I'm not sure if he threw the food, but use your imagination. Use it, because I know I would have been hot as fish grease. Hang the deer on the tree and gut on.
Oh yeah, that's how they probably did it. Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't need that visual, but thank you.
You're welcome. Let's get into it and see what's gonna happen, y'all. It's about to be a fight. Now, and it came to pass, verse 29. And it came to pass when Esau heard the words of his father Isaac, that he cried with an exceeding great and bitter cry, and said unto his father, Bless me, even me also, father. And he said unto him, Your brother came with guile, and has taken away your blessings. And he said, Now I know why his name is Jacob. Behold, he has supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright. First off, you gave it right.
Yeah, you didn't take that away.
He took away my birthright, and now he has taken away my blessing.
Now that he did.
Yeah, he did that. Guilty of charge. And he said, Have you not reserved a blessing for me, father? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him prevalent over you, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants. And with plenty of grain and wine and oil have I strengthened him. And what now shall I do for you, my son? And Esau said to Isaac, his father, Have you but one blessing, O father? Bless me, even also, father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac answered and said unto him, Behold, far from the dew of the earth shall be your dwelling, and far from the dew of heaven from above. And by your sword will you live, and you will serve your brother. And it shall come to pass when you become great, and do shake his yoke from off your neck, and you shall sin a complete sin unto death, and your seed shall be rooted out from under heaven.
Y'all don't know where you come from. That ain't no blessing. That's not a blessing.
I'm only sad that he asked for the one blessing that was left, because I'd rather you just said, I just gave it to your brother. You didn't have to put this one on me, you know?
Yeah, but this is Esau's seed. This is what they did. By your sword you shall live. You will serve your brother. When it comes to pass, you will become great. You're going to shake his yoke. That's what Esau. That's Rome. That's all them.
Wow.
I got to think of that as Esau, because when you read, further along, you see they hooked up.
Wow.
They hooked up, and they that's who the Romans and the Greeks and all them are, and that's why they hate us. This is one of the reasons right here. They hate us. They know that this is in effect.
Wow.
That all we got to do is rise up. He said, you're going to rise up for a minute and shake that yoke off, but then you're going to be rooted out.
Right. I think you would have said, I think he should just say, wait, don't say no more. After with the yoke, and you shall sin a great, wait, man.
Sir, y'all going to be sinners. When you break the yoke, you're going to think you just it.
I'm so, oh man, I'm sorry. Well, listen. All right, verse 35. And Esau kept threatening Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And he said in his heart, may the days of mourning for my father now come, so that I may slay my brother Jacob.
So he said, as soon as daddy died, you dead. I don't want to do this to him because I love my father. Mm-hmm. You a dead man.
I got you.
Dead man walking.
Mm-hmm. He was fine with the whole giving away his inheritance.
Mm-hmm. Birthright.
Yes.
Because he know he did that himself.
But then in front of his daddy, he gonna say that he tricked you.
Yeah. But you straight sold.
Yeah,
stole this. I mean, he did.
Yeah, he did. The whole, like you said, the whole plot was just not nice. Yeah. Not nice at all.
Yeah.
Don't be deceiving people. Okay. Chapter 27. And the words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah in a dream. Oh, look at you. Okay. So maybe this was like ordained. Just like Hadekah had to ask permission. Was that Hadekah?
To lie?
To lie.
Yeah.
Maybe this was ordained. Oh, Yahudah.
But it just that name. No, Hadekah was Esther.
Okay, yeah.
She didn't lie.
Yeah, it was Yahudah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had to get permission to lie.
Mm-hmm. She said, put a lying spirit in me. That's how we're going to get that king.
Mm-hmm. So maybe this whole plot was ordained. I don't know. Listen, don't hold me to
who you see asked for it. Anybody pray for this? They was, there only no pass. Nobody gets a pass.
Okay.
Nobody gets a pass.
They all failed. Right. And the words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah in a dream. And Rebekah sent and called Jacob, her younger son, and said unto him, behold, Esau, your brother will take vengeance on you so as to kill you. Now, therefore, my son, obey my voice and arise and flee you to Laban, my brother, to Haran, and tarry with him a few days until your brother's anger turns away. And he removed his anger from you, and he removed his anger from you, and forget all that you have done. Then I will send and fetch you from thence. First off, he gonna need more than days, baby. He's still mad
today. They found that out.
He's still mad today. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. But remember when his mother was telling Jacob to go, don't marry a Canaanite woman. He said, no, I know what woman I'm going to marry. Yeah. So that's how he got linked.
Yeah. Because he said, I'm taking one from your family. Yep. Yeah. From your brother Laban. That's where I'm getting my wife from.
And Jacob said, I'm not afraid. If he wishes to kill me, I will kill him. But she said unto him, let me not be bearers of both of my sons on one day. And Jacob said to Rebekah, his mother, behold, you know that my father has become old and does not see because his eyes are dull. And if I leave him, it will be evil in his eyes. Because I leave him and go away from you, and my father will be angry and will curse me. I will not go. When he sends me, then only will I go. And Rebekah said to Jacob, I will go and speak to him, and he will send you away. But first off, you still looking bad in front of Grandpa anyway.
Anyway, your dad is probably a little bit upset at you too for doing what you did.
Because you played him, okay?
Yeah.
And Rebekah went in and said to Isaac, I loathe my life because of the two daughters of Heth today. And it's spelled Cheth. You're welcome. However you want to pronounce it, it's that. Okay. Whom Esau has taken him as woman. And if Jacob take a woman from amongst the daughter of the land, such as these, For what purpose do I further live? For the daughters of Canaan are evil. And Isaac called Jacob and blessed him and admonished him and said unto him, do not take you a woman of any of the daughters of Canaan. Arise and go to Aram Naharaim, to the house of Bethuel, your mother's father, and take you a woman from thence of the daughters of Laban, your mother's brother. And El Shaddai bless you and increase and multiply you, that you may become a company of nations, and give you the blessings of my father Abraham, to you and to your seed after you, that you may inherit the land of the sojourning and all your land which Elohim gives to you, Abraham. Go, my son, in peace. That is so interesting that
It is.
Isaac is not even tripping. First off, Rebecca came to you with a cover story because that's not the real reason.
So ain't.
Why?
And I'm sure Isaac knows that.
Yeah.
Come on, you ain't that dumb.
Nah,
you
blind.
know, you just really, yeah, but
you blind,
ain't
but
stupid.
you ain't stupid. Okay, you kind of know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I.
But you gonna go. He gonna go with it because he knows Esau been threatening Jacob,
and also he knows, he already know too that the blessing was supposed to be on Jacob anyway.
Yeah.
But you know how.
But you just did it wrong. You know, like
you went by it all wrong, sir.
And instead of blessing Esau, what you did was make it worse.
Yeah.
Let's look for you.
Water. But sorry.
Did you bring it?
I thought I might have drunk it all. It happened so fast. It doesn't matter. But yeah. All right. So yeah, he did make it worse. Mm-hmm. He listen. Yeah. I almost wish he never even blessed Esau.
Yeah, he should have said,
I don't have no more. We're out. We're done.
Or let's ask Yahuwah to give you a blessing. Yeah.
And then really pray about it, though.
Yeah.
You know, let's not just. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Verse 12. And Isaac sent Jacob away, and he went to Aram Naharaim, to Laban, the son of Bethuel, and Aramim. That's it today.
We were still talking about that was the Arabian.
Oh yeah, the Arabs. Yeah, the Arabs. The brother of Rebekah, Jacob's mother. And it came to pass after Jacob had arisen to go to Aram Naharaim, that Ruach of Rebekah was grieved after her son, and she wept. And Isaac said to Rebekah, my sister, weep not on the account of Jacob, my son, for he goes in peace, and in peace will he return. Guard him from all evil and will be with him, for he will not forsake him all his days. For I know that his ways will be prospered in all things wherever he goes, until he returns in peace to us, and we see him in peace. Fear not on the account, my sister, for he is on the upright path, and he is a perfect man, and he is a faithful and will not perish. Weep not. And Isaac comforted Rebekah on account of her son Jacob, and blessed him. And Jacob went from the well of Oath, and y'all know capital W, capital O, to go to Haran on the first year of the second week in the 44th Jubilee. And he came to Luz on the mountains, that is Bat-al, on the new moon of the first month of this week. And he came to the place at evening, and turned from the way to the west of the road that night. And he slept there, for the sun had set. And he took one of the stones of that place and laid under the tree. He was sojourning alone, and he slept. And he dreamt that night, and behold, a ladder set up on the earth, on the top of it reached to heaven. And behold, the angels of Yahuwah ascended and descended on it. And behold, Yahuwah stood upon it. And he spoke to Jacob and said, I am Yahuwah Elohim of Abraham, your father, and Elohai, the land whereon you are sleeping, to you will I give it, and your seed after you. And your seed shall be as the dust of the earth, and you shall increase to the west and to the east, to the north and to the south. And in you and in your seed shall all the families of the nation be blessed. And behold, I will be with you, and will guard you whithersoever you go. And I will bring you again into this land in peace, for I will not leave you until I do everything that I told you of. And Jacob awoke from his sleep and said, truly, this place is the house of Yahuwah. I knew it not. And he was afraid and said, dreadful is this place, which is none other than the house of Elohim. And this is the gate of heaven.
That is a trip. That's what I'm saying. In our land, there is a portal.
But he was dreaming.
I know he was dreaming, but when he woke up, he was like, "This place, something going on with this place." I know he was dreaming, but it was one of them real dreams. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't just the like, oh, I ate too much spaghetti and went to sleep.
Yes,
it's a real. You are in this place. I wouldn't be surprised if this was where Jerusalem ended up, or But the thing is that this is why they need to hide our land from us. This is huge.
Absolutely.
This is huge. If we get to know and living in our land, we got direct. I mean, not that we don't have direct assets. I mean, access. Because we do. But still, in our land is the stairway. It's in our land.
Wow.
That's the stairway. He ain't just sleeping in some random place.
On a rock, huh?
On a rock. Yahuwah brought him to that place. Now I can see why the well of the oath is capitalized.
The well of the oath.
When we kept reading about the well of the oath, it's somewhere around there.
The well of the earth. Yeah, we are.
When we kept reading well of the oath, everybody kept coming by it.
Auntie Shelia goes on to say, Esau, you ain't got nothing coming. Auntie Linda goes on, the same way we get to return in peace. Yes. Hallelujah.
He said, I'm bringing you back into this land in peace.
In peace. Wow.
And just look how it keeps going through right now. If you think of Jacob, you pretty much on your way to bondage because Laban had you toe up.
Yes.
Laban had you toe up, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You had to pretty much sneak up out of there. You had to pretty much sneak up out of there.
You absolutely did. You sure did.
Yeah.
You thought you were going to get that. No.
You thought.
Right. That's when you thought was introduced into the earth.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it happened to Adam, but second time when they reintroduced himself, okay? As you thought. All right, verse 26. We're still in the same chapter, which is 27.
Wait, ain't you on 19? Okay, well, just read the first sentence.
On 19?
Yeah. I'll tell you when to stop. Just
okay. Yeah. And Jacob went to the well of the oath.
That's what I'm saying. That's where he at.
Oh.
That's where he slept. That's where he fell asleep. That's what's in another well of the oath. That's capitalized every time we see it.
So it's a place. It's a land.
It's a place. It's between Luz that is in Bethel. That's why I know they got our land hidden from us. It's more than just those Ashkenazis living on that plot. It's more to it than that.
Absolutely. Wow. Verse 26. And Jacob arose early in the morning and took the stone which he had put under his head and set it up as a pillar for a sign. And he poured oil upon the top of it, and he called the name of the place Bet-al. But the name of the place was Luz at first. And Jacob vowed a vow unto Yahuwah, saying, if Yahuwah will be with me, and will guard me in this way that I go, and give me bread to eat and raiment to put on, so that I come again to my father's house in peace, then shall Yahuwah be my Elohim. And this stone which I have set up as a pillar for a sign in this place shall be Yahuwah's house. And of all that you give me, I shall give the 10th to you, my Elohim.
Wow. You tried to strike a little bargain, but okay, we're not even gonna get into that. But what you talking about? If dude, don't play with me.
Chapter 28. And he went on his journey and came to the land of the east to Laban, and the brother of Rebekah, and he was with him and served him for Rachel his daughter 1 week. And in the first year of the 3rd week, he said unto him, Give me my woman, for whom I have served you 7 years. And Laban said unto Jacob, I will give you your woman. And Laban made a feast and took Leah, his elder daughter, and gave her to Jacob as a woman, and gave Zilpah, his handmaid, for a handmaid. And Jacob did not know, for he thought that she was Rachel. And he went in unto her, and behold, she was Leah. And Jacob was angry with Laban, and said unto him, Why have you dealt this thus with me? Oh, you didn't like your own medicine, sir?
Right.
You didn't like being tricked
Right.
either, huh?
In the dark.
Too much wine, you couldn't tell?
Mm-hmm.
Was it that dark? Didn't hear her voice? You you was distracted by the feel, huh? And not the sound. Should have known what Leah sounded like. Did it to your grandpa, your daddy?
Yep.
Don't be mad.
You got fooled.
You got played. Did not I serve you for Rachel and not for Leah? First off, we just gonna ignore poor Leah's feelings like that? We gonna disregard her like she ain't here, like she can't hear?
Yes, she was like, I'm in the room.
I'm here. Look,
I'm in the room.
I'm here. Like
I'm in the room.
I'm here. Don't talk about me like that. Like that is crazy.
Yeah. And don't get thrown off where it says in the first year of the 3rd week, he said unto me, Give me my woman, whom I have served you
7 years.
Yeah, because first it says he and served him for Rachel, his daughter, 1 week. Remember, we're counting like Jubilees.
Yes.
So that 1 week equaled 7 years.
Got you. Ooh, yeah. This brother been putting in work, okay?
Mm.
Oh. Dang it, got fired.
What you do?
Oh no.
No, you did say something crazy a minute, like a little while ago.
Mm-hmm. I'm at the bargain for my job. All right. So anywho, listen, Leia's in this room, okay? I'm assuming she in here, cross-eyed, you know, the most, okay? Why have you wronged me? Take your daughter. Not when you didn't.
He didn't know. He did get fooled.
But listen, you can't be breaking nobody back and then say take your daughter. So disrespectful.
Yeah, he is being disrespectful, but he's angry. So he's angry. You're not thinking of Leah's feelings.
No.
You're just he tricked you.
You certainly ain't reminded of yourself.
Right. And y'all wasn't know this is how your brother felt.
Exactly.
This is how your brother felt.
Did you say let me give Esau his blessing back?
Because remember, Esau was in there crying.
He was hurt. He was bitter.
Yeah.
Still bitter this day.
Yep.
That's right, Dwayne. No more wine for you. Please don't.
Mm.
Oh gosh, I can go so many places. I really could, but I'd rather not because I'm trying to get my job back. All right. And let me see. Take your daughter, okay? Take your daughter, and I will go. You're not about to have me be a whole. You just wrong. Mm-hmm. For you have done evil to me. For Jacob loved Rachel more than Leah. For Leah's eyes were weak, just a little, but her form was very handsome. Her form. Are we talking about a dude? Said her form was handsome.
That's just a word they used. Remember, that's the English word.
Okay, I'm like, what she had broad shoulders, okay. Yeah. All right. Let me see. But Rachel had beautiful eyes and a beautiful and very handsome form.
See, they're twins, so they're shaped alike. So handsome, and this like sometimes they was calling Joseph beautiful. Like it just meant something. It just meant they was both built the same because they're twins. The only thing different was their eyes.
Listen, if anything, Leia is better. Listen, she can see all things. She got your peripheral.
It don't say she was cross-eyed.
No,
it don't say.
She just had. It was weak. So she had little vision?
It could have been anything. Her eyes may not, because they like those big eyes. Mm. Those big eyes. So it could have just been her eyes wasn't as big. It could have been anything.
Could have been. Oh, Dad said exactly. Okay. What's good for the goose is good for
Hey.
I mean, listen.
But that's why he couldn't tell them apart. He knew how Rachel was shaped because they didn't go around touching each other back then like that.
No,
it
listen.
wasn't no I'm in the room with you, feeling all on you before I got married.
No.
He just knew what it looked like. No, I'm just saying back then it wasn't no Rachel and Jacob before they got married off somewhere.
Gotcha.
Do you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so he's going to be fooled in the night because they're shaped exactly the same.
Very true, but it's because he had the itis. See, his father-in-law cooked a good meal.
Yeah.
Seasoned the heck of whatever he
was. Was that the wedding feast?
Yes, and he didn't even know it. It was his own wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And so at night, you know what I'm saying?
You don't care. You just want to get at it. And it's legal.
And it's yours.
Yep.
I'm being real good. I just want you to know there's so many punchlines going in, and I'm just.
They hear them.
Okay. She was a brick house.
Yeah.
She was, like an hour. She was shaped like an hour shape.
Yeah.
You know, like
they called them brick house back in our day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, it's a whole song about it.
I get it. Yeah. But can we speed it up? Early 2000 something. Come on. Don't. Okay, you're right, but she was shaped. Well. All right. For Jacob, okay.
Verse 6, right?
Yep. Oh, yes, I am. And Laban said to Jacob, "It is not so done in our country to give the younger before the elder." Listen, why didn't they just switch birthrights? Okay.
Can't do that. Leah came out first, which makes her technically the older.
And it is not right to do this, for thus it is ordained and written in the heavenly tablets that no one should give his younger daughter before the elder, but the elder one gives first, and after her the younger, and the man who does so, they set down guilt against him in heaven. And none is righteous that does this thing, for this deed is evil before Yahuwah.
I just noticed for real, Laban, you finna quote some scripture.
Right.
Where was you when you should have told him it also say to tell the truth.
Listen, you could have told
him. They're not false witness.
I know you crushing on my youngest daughter, but she ain't the oldest.
Okay? According to scripture.
This is she.
Well, then you could have said that.
But you ain't have to dog walk her feelings, though. You ain't have to dog walk her feelings.
Yeah, because that hurts Leah. Yeah, that hurts Leah. And it hurts him.
Yeah.
You gonna try to bring scripture in it, boy.
And then you gonna sit there and say, take her back. After when I can't present myself a virgin no more, take who back? No, this is us. We together or we together. That's it.
Ain't no plan B.
Ain't no plan B. I am all the alphabet A through Z, okay? Take who? Take her back. Boy, please. All right. Verse 7. And command you, the children of Yasharel, that they do not this thing. Let them neither take nor give the younger before they have given the elder, for it is very wicked. Because
remember when Abraham called all his sons together, remember he was teaching them what to do. So they know the scripture. They thought they don't know the scripture. Laban was just using it for his advantage. Because you knew the scripture when you brought Leah up in the room. You wasn't supposed to do that.
You wasn't supposed to do it.
But they know them scriptures.
And listen, he needed to get this elder one, the eldest one, married.
He could have just said that.
He really could have, and he could have made a choice. But Jacob needed it.
I think Laban wanted both his daughters to end up with Jacob because he know Jacob is the blessed seed. Oh. He know they got cash. He know they got money because they came and got Rebecca. Remember all them gold bracelets and all that stuff.
Girl, listen, he looking out for his generation. Girl, he's like, what we ain't gonna be brokish.
Yep, because that family got money. I know he arrived here broke, but I think is why what happened to him. He said he can just send to his daddy. We good.
Listen, but Jacob also needed a taste of his nasty medicine. Okay, it was taste that bitterness. Okay.
Yep.
Think of your brother. And Laban said to Jacob, and listen, Laban is laying it on him, okay, while being wrong. And Laban said to Jacob, let the 7 days of the feast of this one pass by, and I shall give you Rachel, that you may serve me another 7 years, that you may pasture my sheep, as you did in the former week.
And there goes motive.
Mm-hmm.
There goes motive, because when Jacob got there, remember Laban didn't even have no sons till Jacob showed up. And Yahoo, somebody must say something crazy.
James is out of pocket.
What did he say?
You have to send them back. Yeah, that's what he said. You're fired.
I thought those numbers was.
He talking about 36, 24, 36. Oh. But James, you out of pocket. In fact, you don't even have pockets, sir, so you can't be out of them.
Yeah, anyway, this is Laban's thing. He needed Jacob to stay there because he got blessed. Remember when he got there, he had no sons.
Yes.
And then he had sons. All his stuff was getting blessed because Jacob was looking after them. Remember? Yeah. They don't want us. They don't want us here. They don't like us, but
we're a blessing to them when we're here. Yes,
this country is blessed because we here. So we don't want y'all to leave. We want you to go back, but we don't want you to leave.
Right. I told you to go back, but I didn't want you to do it.
I didn't know you was gonna actually do it.
Right. Why would you do it? Jeez. Verse 9. And on the day when the 7 days of the feast of Leah had passed, Laban gave Rachel to Jacob, that he might serve him another 7 years, and he gave to Rachel Bilhah, the sister of Zilpah, as a handmaid.
So Rachel and Leah are sister, and the two handmaids are sisters.
Oh, okay. Okay, wow.
Talk about all in the family.
Yeah, they definitely related. and he served yet other 7 years for Rachel, for Leah had been given to him for nothing. Ooh. And Yahuwah opened the womb of Leah. Yes, girl. Come on, girl. You've been through some stuff. Emotional trauma, okay? And she conceived and bore Jacob a son. And he called his name Reuben. On the 14th day of the 9th month, in the first year of the 3rd week. But the womb of Rachel was closed. For Yahuwah saw that Leah was hated and Rachel was loved. Listen, he had to balance it out. Equalizer, okay? And again, Jacob went into Leah. Oh, listen, wait a minute, sir. This is the very one you want to take her back?
Some must have been good. Let me stop.
Listen, you went round 2, okay? And again, Jacob went in unto Leah, and she conceived. I guess he said this is the jackpot over here. And bore Jacob a second son, and he called his name Simeon, on the 21st of the 10th month, and in the 3rd year of this week. And again, Jacob went into, if you guessed it, you're right, Leah. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. She the bomb, I'm assuming. And she conceived, okay? And bore him a 3rd son, and he called his name Levi, in the new moon of the 1st month, in the 6th year of this week. And again, Jacob went into, come on. That's right. I didn't even have to say it because it's not even written, but you know.
It's her. You know
okay?
Who her is.
And she conceived. You guys are so good.
Yeah.
And bore him a 4th son, and he called his name Yahudah.
Grandpa.
Okay? Come on. See, it was that 4th time. Okay? I don't know what he did on this one, but Yahudah came forth. On the 15th of the 3rd month, in the 1st year of the 4th week. Hallelujah. And on the account of all this, Rachel envied Leah, for she did not bear. And she said to Jacob, give me children. And Jacob said, have I withheld from you the fruit of your womb? Have I forsaken you? And when Rachel saw that Leah had borne 4 sons to Jacob, Reuben and Simeon and Levi and Yahudah, she said unto him, go in unto Bilhah. Oh, you pulled another Abraham and Sarah. Go in unto Bilhah, my handmaid. Here's a do so in his spirit.
Yep.
And she will conceive and bear a son unto me. And she gave him Bilhah, her handmaid, to be his woman. And he went unto her. Okay. This brother's having fun. He's just going all the places.
Okay. All right. I'll do what you say.
Listen, all the places Jacob will go. He's going to some places.
Without hesitation, just like his daddy, his grandpa.
He said, do so. Draws dropped, okay? And he went unto her, and she conceived and bore him a son, and he called his name Dan. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, wait a minute. On the 9th of the 6th month, in the 6th year of the 3rd week. Now listen, we're gonna give Jacob some time. He needs to cool off, okay? Jacob. We this is a whole cliffhanger if you don't know. Listen, we just need to give him. I can't take no more.
Cause
listen, he getting it. Listen, brother is pounding and doing a lot of pumping around, okay?
But wait, it was killing me when Rachel was like, "Give me children."
Right.
Also. He said, "It ain't like we ain't tried. Did I fail you?
Right? Did I fail you?
It ain't my fault.
Listen,
it ain't me because you see, I'm pumping out kids. I'm pumping out sons.
I'm pumping out premium, okay?
We tried. I don't know. That's between you and Yahuwah. Like
Listen,
that.
I mean, I don't mind.
Can't do it.
I don't mind. Like, you want to try in the next 5 minutes? After I got done with Leah.
We tried.
Give me 7 minutes. I'll be ready.
We tried. Hey.
This brother.
They in a whole war of the babies.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine all them kids just talking and crying and yelling and hungry? And that's a lot. That's a lot.
Hey, they got nannies, they got handmaids, they got.
And then the handmaid got to have the baby for you. So she can't have no motherly instinct towards her own real son. You take her son as your own.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to go. But she was still wanting her own baby. Because, them handmaids is probably like, no, this is my baby. If you think it's yours, feed them. You can't. If they still got it, that's breast milk time. And it wasn't no bottles and formula and Infamil.
Wow.
I'm the one got to feed them. Don't play me. Don't play me.
But, oh, man. Listen, we're going to give him a break, okay?
Yeah.
Let him get
But I like how Yahuwah said, you're not going to do Leah like this.
Yep, absolutely.
Because I really think Leah was Yahuwah's choice and Jacob was not listening to him. I think it was only supposed to be
It was all
Leah.
about her features, her, and that's probably why Yahuwah came from her. Because he knew Leah's heart posture. Like, first off, Leah really loved him. But he was just all about, girl, I like the way eyebrows. I like, girl, you looking good.
Because
he missed the substance that Leah had.
Yes.
He just bypassed that.
Yes. Because when it came time to leave, that Rachel was the one that went in and stole a god, talking about they're going to be able to find us. He's going to look at his guys like, wait, they're not even real. Like, you really thought your father was going to find you from some fake gods, which means you wasn't all in yet.
You wasn't all in. And that's the thing. You want to be careful not to just get duped with the whole pretty face and the pretty appearance. You guys want women to be to have some substance. You know what I'm saying? That's willing. You can have substance and still be submissive. You know what I'm saying? Wisdom and all of that.
Yeah.
Girl, listen, sir, a face will fade, okay? Hair will be gone. And you still stuck with the person. And if you didn't marry for substance, you're going to be disappointed.
Really?
Tooth will be gone, okay?
Yeah.
If you didn't marry for the substance, you're going to be disappointed. You're going to be trying to throw her back, and guess what? She in jail for murdering you.
Yeah.
Because you didn't thought you can walk over her. Say.
Always go with Yahuwah's choice.
Go with Yahuwah's
Pray.
Women the same. Don't go for the looks.
Yeah.
Listen, don't go. Oh, girl, he got to be 9 feet tall and 13 inches.
Yeah. The picture in your head.
He will send you a dwarf, okay? That will love that. Gotta be.
Yeah, and there probably ain't a man on earth that look like the one you want. You too busy looking at Hollywood.
Absolutely.
And pictures that's photoshopped.
Absolutely, y'all. And if y'all know, y'all media outlet is sure feeding y'all good looks. Good looks.
Because that's what Hasatan is about.
Good looks, good images of people. But half the people that they showing you ain't got a character in the world, okay?
And then don't really look like that.
Okay. Catfish.
You got food with the goat. It's supposed to be venison. You eating goat.
because you was too busy with the feel. Oh, he
You
feel good.
You don't
Ooh,
sound right, but
right.
you feel right.
Listen, you sound like a crazy person,
yeah,
but you feel right. You feel like you know what
good.
you can do. You know
There's
what I'm saying?
a voice in my head I don't want to listen
you
to.
sound like you speaking red flags, but brother, you feel good.
It feel too good. I'm not
Girl,
listening
you
to
feel
the voice.
Good. You sound like you will beat the living daylights out of me, but you feel good. Y'all better quit playing with these feelings, okay? Oh. Better back them with Yahuwah. Be like, listen, before I get checked and duped, Father is
saying, listen to the whole story. He said, you sound like Jacob, but you feel like Esau.
And who did he go with? He went with the feeling. Listen, don't get caught up in that feeling. Mess around and be hurt, heartbroken.
Somebody be crying.
Somebody be in jail, and somebody be at a funeral talking about, I don't understand. We do.
You be on the run somewhere.
Well, I hope you guys was very much entertained in this chapter.
Hope you learned something.
I mean,
we ain't even done yet.
Yeah, like, it was definitely 18. I mean,
still some more babies to go.
Listen, sir, let your knees be okay. Just sit down. Just relax.
Sorry, y'all. Sometimes it's just not PG-13.
If you ain't got that by now, I don't know. Listen, that's probably why we stuck at 140.
Book ain't PG-13.
It's written by our people. You can't expect
it to be. But that's some of our problem. We teach it PG-13. This is our teach it like it is. That's why everybody falls into these traps. Because you're not saying it like it is. Yeah. What does your real life experience? What has happened to you?
James, I'm a sock to
you.
Oh no. He said I learned to send her back after. No, you don't.
But you can't send her back after.
First off, depending on the woman, she ain't going for that.
Sure ain't. You send her off with all your money or with your life.
Listen,
she gonna be sending you off. It
won't even get to that point. You know what I'm saying?
She'll be sending you off in a coffin.
Not with
if she puts you in a coffin.
You didn't learn that. You learned that you just need to break and listen.
Listen to his voice.
Stop, look, and listen. That's what you learned.
Listen to the voice.
It wasn't stop, look, and feel. Okay, stop, look, and listen.
Yeah, because it's the same thing. Got Samson in trouble.
This
what he see.
Boy, these eyes, okay, will be playing.
You got Delilah telling him stuff all the time. Hi, what's your secret? Listen to what she's saying. Why is she trying to find out your secret? Over and over. Why you keep waking up tied up or whatever it is you told her? Listen to her telling you she's no good, but nah, she feel good.
She feel good.
She